I'm Tara Holt. I'm with the Crisis Center. The Crisis Center is a nonprofit agency here in Odessa, Texas. We service family violence and sexual assault victims throughout the age and the gamut of socioeconomic class, as far as gender and age. Lately, we've been noticing a rise in domestic violence victims and the correlation to the population growth in our area. We have a shelter here in Odessa. Of course, I can't reveal the location, but it's here locally, and we are offering it to all the victims. What we do for the most part is we try to find them other safe places to live, whether it's getting them back home to their friends, sending them back to their family, helping them find a job, go back to school, things that can help boost their economic level so that they can become independent again, once again being able to support themselves. We have also some clients that are undocumented, and throughout any form of situation that a person might be in, we do service them. And those that may not have papers, we do work with Texas Civil Rights Project to help them get their visa or some form of papers to stay, and that way they can stay with their children, and then we can help them with ESL classes. We help them go to work, go to school, things like that. So there's an array of things that the Crisis Center does. The primary purpose for us, though, is to help heal, advocate, and shelter those that have left a violent situation. What we've noticed lately is our shelter beds, they stay full all the time. When we have one who leaves, we have another one who's ready to come in. And it just seems that now lately, because of housing and the problem that we're having there, we're having a problem with finding these people places to go that they can afford, or that they don't feel scared to go to, that they feel like they can be strong and independent. Our shelter stays at full max capacity. If we don't have room in our shelter and they're in immediate danger, we look for another shelter around. Unfortunately, they're all as full as well. And, so if we can't get them into one of those, we look for a hotel that we can put them in, some kind of alternative. However, if we have to, if their life is in complete danger, we find a place. We find them a place in our shelter, whether it's pulling out the cots, rolling out the sleeping bags, big old slumber party, we try to make it, because their lives matter to us. And so that's kind of where we're at right now, is trying to figure around the growth population and the sky rise in rent, housing, the lack of that there is around here. We are running low on underwear, manpower. The number of clients that we have are just going through the roof, and so volunteers to come help us would be an amazing benefit for us, to help the staff, to help us prep the rooms. We help them with classes, or transporting them to doctor visits or things like that. Child activities, we can use extra hands because we have a lot of them running around. But a lot of the basic necessities that I don't know if a lot of people think about, like sports bras for the women because they've left with nothing. Underwear for boys, girls, all the way up to men and women, because we have some women with some big old boys coming in. Socks, jackets. Also some of the other things that would be a big benefactor for us would be like gallons of milk. We go through about 6 to 8 gallons of milk a week. For the women and the children that we serve, as well as the men, we need, just basic like bread items, cheese, meats, things that we can make multiple meals for and stretch that dollar. On top of that, because we do help them transport to places, gas cards would be wonderful to help us with the van. We do travel them and drive them around when they don't have a vehicle. And, with gas going up, it is getting a little tight for us, but we make it work, and we have some great supporters. But those are things that we've noticed we're starting to kind of pinch pennies on, and we're trying really hard to find people to help us with that.